Today I'm doing a roller set on a natural hair. We haven't tried this before. This is just something she wanted to try. So, she said she did not. She asked for this. She asked for this. So we are going to do a roller set on this natural hair. If you see, we've already rolled up the back. I don't like taking up a lot of your time, so you know me, I don't show everything on video. But I do want to demonstrate how we do roll it up. I've done this lock method before. I've showed you that. But we're still putting the same product on, since she is natural and she needs the moisture. So we're putting our leave-in, which is already on. I also gave her a regular conditioner before the leave-in after the shampoo. And then we put our oil on, which, as I told you earlier, mine's in a form of a spray. And then we put the curl custard on, and then now the cream to seal it all in. And then we're going to comb it through to make sure it penetrates the entire head. Now, for someone, her hair is fine, which we talked about that. Fine means one individual strand is very, very thin in diameter. So her hair is fine. But it's also, she's also thin. Her hair is thin, which means she doesn't have many hairs on her head per square inch. So we have to make the adjustment for that as far as our product goes. And as far as roller setting it too, because we don't want the finished product to, the finished hairstyle to look like she's got bald spots in her head. So you have to roll it in a way that we can get a good, when she comes it out, it looks like she's got a full head of hair. Now, we've been working on her for how long? A year, Nettie? Because her hair was very, very damaged, and we had to cut it all. Let's give her a major cut. And then she wasn't listening very well. I told her to put the hair growth treatment on her scalp twice a week, and to she has a habit of tying a headscarf on her head. That's where she couldn't do that because her hair is very fine and very, very sensitive to anything. So that scarf was breaking off her hair. And so I finally got her to get out of that scarf. And like I said, we've been working at it, though. This is a process. We've been working at it for over a year, and she has a lot of growth from there. So I'm proud of her. She's done really well. But we still have a long way to go with her. But she likes to try different styles. She does a braid out. She does twist outs. And now we're going to try this roller set. And I was kind of excited when she wanted that because I was going to try it on myself. Although mine, again, because our hair texture and density is different, it's going to look different on us anyway. But I still wanted to see it on someone. And had she not asked for it, I would have done it on myself. So it kind of works out for both of us. She gets what she wants, and I get to see how it's going to do. And the thing you want to do is pull this tight because we are natural, right? And that didn't go on there very well. Because if we want it to dry relatively straight. We know it's not going to be straight like a relaxer or flat iron straight. But if you roll it on the rod with tension and make sure that you get it all on there and keep it nice and taut, hair has memory, so it's going to dry that same way, okay? So that's why we want to make sure we get it nice and tight. That's the wrong clip there. And sometimes you might have to go back and tighten them up if it doesn't tighten up, which I might have to go do that one again. I will. Because the top one is tight, and once I do the one underneath, I won't be able to get to it without messing that one up. Let's add some more water to make sure we're getting a good firm tug on that without, again, we're not Tug is the wrong word. You shouldn't tug your hair, but you know what I'm saying. Good tension on that. Water softens the hair. And you want to make sure you get all the ends in there. Because if you don't, the ends will be kinky and raggedy, and you don't want that. You want the whole head to be straight. Okay? So, there we go. We got some tension that time. And clip them together, like so. Especially since her hair is fine and dense and thin. Because on a thicker hair, when you clip them together like that, it may take longer to dry, but because of the density of her hair, we can clip them together. And I also want, again, I'm trying to give the illusion, when we're done, that her hair is not as thin as it is, okay? So there's a purpose for me. There's a behind my madness here. Pull that time again. There we go. Alright, we'll roll the top, and then we're going to let you guys go until we're going to put Nettie under the dryer here, and then we'll come back and let you see the finished product. Till then, bye! Bye! Okay, she should be dry now. We've got her an hour, and she said that's about how long she takes to dry. So we shall see, although she wasn't really planning on combing it out tonight anyway, but we want her dry because otherwise it will frizz. She's got an interview tomorrow, or when is it, the next day? When is it? You had something going on, you want to see this girl, you just want to be cute. Oh, she just wanted to be cute. See, I thought you told me she had something going on, so I took all my efforts in. I would have done it anyway. Okay, so taking her out. See a nice curl there. You see? Let's see what's going on with him. Oh no, he's done. You notice how different parts of our hair curls differently. You know, some is tighter, some is looser, and that's with all of us. Your hair on your head, even though it's on your head, you have sometimes different textures, different grades of hair on your head, so don't be alarmed by that. That's normal. Normal as it gets. These never go back in the way they come out. I don't know why. That's okay. We'll get it in there sooner or later. Oops, I'm sorry. It's caught around. It's still caught around. Okay, here we go. Like I said, her hair is going out nicely. It's just that it's she had lost so much hair, and like I said, we had to get her habits changed so she could start. It's still go down there. Her habits had to change. Because as I spoke to you once before, even though our hair is kinky, it's not strong. Straight hair is stronger than kinky curly hair. So we have to be more gentle with our hair than, you know, our counterparts. Although nobody wants to really, you know, treat, you know, over manipulate or snatch, you know, their hair or tug on their hair. But like I said, as African Americans or you know, anyone who's kinky curly, we have to be more gentle with our hair because it is each of the curls. It's like each time it curls, that makes it weak right in this area here where it curls at. So you have to be careful with it. Runaway roller, runaway clip. And two, because it's just a little bit, he could use a I could use my diffuser on it. And that way, the air flow is not as forceful, and the curls will stay intact, but it'll dry those ends that didn't quite dry. So we will try that. This is a diffuser. For those of you who didn't know, but most of you know, I know that. Let's put this on low because it'll pop off of it if you don't. And just kind of put up against there. And finish drying it out. I'll cover up her ear, protect her ear. Until this doesn't take too long when you're drying it this way. Kind of put the hair in there and cut you out of the scalp with it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish this and we'll come back. Finally got her dry. As fine as her hair is, as thin as it is, it took a month of Sundays to get it dry. Now, even though we really could comb this out, again, because of two things. She wants this to last a couple of days, and by the mere fact that, like I said, she has very fine hair and dense hair. Her hair is so we got to make sure that it looks like she's got some hair on her head, you know. Okay? So you want to camouflage the parts. So we'll get up in there and do some of this kind of stuff, you know, to camouflage it. Blend it in a little bit. So we want to leave the curl. Do some more here. Actually, I'm going to take my, it's a wide kind of comb, and just kind of bring that together there, you know, just to camouflage the parting. Okay. Okay, so that's the result of our roller set. Not bad. I think I will do mine that way. I've got a lot more hair though, so I don't know whether I'm going to sit in the dryer all that long. And like her, even though, again, like I said, textures of hair makes situations different. I too, my hair takes a long time to dry. For some reason, it likes to hold on to that water, which is a good thing because that's what we need. We need that moisture. We need that water in our hair. Okay? So we got to look like she's got a full head of hair. Even though her hair is fine and thin, you got to kind of camouflage there. Okay? Alright, so that's the result of our roller set. And you see, it's pretty straight. You know, it's not straight again like relaxer straight, but it's to me it's nice and straight enough for which, you know, because we're natural girls, we're curly girls, but we just want to do a different thing here. And so that was our demonstration for today. Thank you, Nettie, for allowing us to use you as our model today. See you later.